This video was made possible by our generous supporters on Patreon. Check out patreon.com/NWR for all the details.
It's time to step aside Wii Fit. Nintendo's unveiling their new fitness game, and it's shedding the Wii Fit moniker and the Wii Fit trainer designs to become Ring Fit Adventure. The game, made internally at Nintendo, is essentially a fitness RPG. The core conceit makes use of the Joy-Con and two new devices that they are inserted into. One Joy-Con is placed into the Ring-Con, a steering wheel looking contraption that closely resembles a Pilates ring. The other Joy-Con is put into the leg strap, which is, understandably so, worn around your upper leg. A lot of the uses here are motion related, but the debut video highlighted how the IR camera on the Joy-Con R can be used to read your pulse, which is super cool. While Ring Fit Adventure is clearly aimed for the dockable Switch experience, if you have a set of wireless Joy-Con, in theory, this is playable on the Switch Lite as well. It's just potentially the least optimal way to ever play this video game. The adventure mode in Ring Fit Adventure seems to be the primary mode. Your fiery, ponytailed character begins a quest to fight Drago, a bodybuilding dragon who is up to no good. Partnering with a ring named Ring that also represents your Ring-Con, you traverse through levels. There are even boss battles. The journey consists of traveling across 20 different worlds, with each level consisting of walking and running around, and then occasionally going into turn-based combat. The primary gameplay seems to be that turn-based combat. Unlike your typical RPG of button commands though, you must complete real-life exercises to deal damage. Different types of attacks translate to specific exercise types. 40 fit skills represent the pool of attacks, all corresponding to an exercise. Red skills use your arms, yellow skills your core muscles, blue use your legs, and green skills are yoga related. Different skills will be more effective on certain enemies. I guess if we're engaging with a metaphor here, maybe the red skills are kind of like regular attacks, yellow skills, maybe that's magic, blue skills are some sort of special ability, and green skills, maybe those are summons. Maybe like yoga you do an Ifrit pose, or Shiva pose or something, Odin. At least that's my gut application of these principles to JRPG standards. Blocking can be done by engaging your core and pressing the Ring-Con on your abs and holding it in place. Exercises don't appear that they can be able to be spammed. Each one has some sort of recharge time, likely to encourage you to vary your workouts in battle. You seem to only start with about 4 exercises, but as you level up and gain experience, you earn more fit skills, up to that 40 number that I mentioned earlier. Your stats improve as well, so your attacks will do more damage the further you get into the game. And the resistance in the Ring-Con can be increased or decreased to your skill level, so it's customizable in that regard as well. While you do seem to walk around in the world, there are distinct levels, as represented by a world map. Each level has a level recommendation, or potentially a requirement, and displays an estimated difficulty representing the time, calories burnt, and mileage. They can also have branching paths and secrets as well. Aside from that main mode, Ring Fit Adventure has a few other things in it, including quick play for shorter play sessions, and minigames for a more bite-sized game-like experience. The minigames remind me a whole lot of Wii Fit's minigames, though they don't use any Mii characters for better or worse. Some examples involve rock climbing, a frenetic box-busting game, and a goofy-looking pottery one called Squattery, apparently, which that's just delightful. Various other options exist as well. You can focus on specific exercises or take on sets of exercises that are chained together. A silent mode also exists to lessen the intensity of running exercises, in case you live in an apartment with thin walls, or maybe just have like a baby napping in a nearby room. It's a potential real-life application that I might have to deal with if I play this game. Which, honestly, from what we saw in the video from Nintendo today, I am really kind of stoked for Ring Fit Adventure. It looks like they took concepts from Wii Fit and then put them all into an RPG. And I love me some RPGs, and I love me some goofy, innovative RPGs, and that is exactly what Ring Fit Adventure seems like it might be. You're going to be doing level-based adventuring, so it's not going to quite be some big open world experience. maybe you can even draw some comparisons to how Nintendo handles the Paper Mario series. I mean, hey, after all, Intelligent Systems barely worked on Fire Emblem Three Houses. Maybe they pitched in on this. But more than likely, this is probably an internal team at Nintendo. Maybe it's some people who originally worked on Wii Fit. I know the Wii Fit U was also co-developed by Ganbarion, who was a team that primarily works on like One Piece games, but they also made Pandora's Tower, which I guess in some capacities, I don't know if that's fitness related. It's an action game and you're protecting a girl who, if she doesn't eat meat, she turns into a monster, and she's also a vegetarian. I don't know, Pandora's Tower is a weird game. Hopefully that doesn't really have an effect on Ring Fit Adventure. I mean, it seems like they're kind of next stab at the casual market. Labo didn't quite work out probably how they hoped for. Maybe there's people who worked on Labo working on this. 1-2 Switch, that looks like that's on the same path. Maybe it's people from there. Anyway, we'll probably hear a lot more about Ring Fit Adventure. We're about a month away from launch. It's coming out on October 18th, which is very soon. It's $80 US for the game, along with the ring con and the leg strap, which, you know, seems like it's a totally fine price. Maybe it'd be better if it was cheaper. We also don't know how deep this game is. Maybe the RPG part of it, maybe it's only like a 10 to 15 hour experience or something, or maybe it's a lot more. I believe some of the word from Nintendo at some of the people who got to play it was that it would take you a couple months if you played an hour a day, which is what is kind of recommended because it's a fitness game. And it seems like you get sweaty playing it. It's good if you want to keep limber. Do your poses, your exercises, move around a lot. It sounds fun. Maybe I'll be playing this daily, losing some weight, having some RPG fun. Sounds like a good thing to maybe bounce between all of the 15 million other Switch games that will be coming out in October. This is going to come out the same week as Witcher 3, Little Town Hero, Overwatch. So maybe just Ring Fit Adventure in between exploring in Witcher 3, playing some multiplayer in Overwatch, and I'm just gonna mention Little Town Hero again, because that's another thing. It kind of feels like a spiritual friend to Ring Fit Adventure, because that and Little Town Hero both just seem like really quirky, weird RPGs, and I'm all about both of those. Anyway, looking forward to this, and hopefully it'll be great. If not, well, it won't be. And that would be disappointing. I think we can all agree on that. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.
This video was made possible by our generous supporters on Patreon. Did you know that Nintendo World Report is funded directly by fans like you? When you support Nintendo World Report on Patreon, you get immediate access to multiple exclusive podcasts every month, exclusive Discord channels, an early look at select content, and more. All for as little as $1 a month. Check out patreon.com/NWR for all the details.